I'm gonna go with the flow.
Yeah.
Episode 13 of the Takeaway Podcast with Mondo.
Let's get right to it,
bro. Like
featuring.
She put the timer on. I was like, shit.
I've been looking at the time all day. Like fuck,
bro.
Like fuck.
You stressed. Anyway, we got Mondo in the house. Second guest on the show.
Oh, wow.
Mondo, introduce yourself for the lovely people.
Oh, we're rolling. Okay.
There you go. All right. Go ahead.
All right, introduce.
I learned my lesson last time,
Uh-huh.
or a couple times ago.
I am a
There you go.
Introduce myself. Well, my name is Mondo. You know, I am creative. I make clothes, music,
sir,
and yeah, I just do whatever I feel like doing when I wake up, pretty much.
Oh.
You know what I'm saying?
Must
I
be
like
nice.
that.
Yeah.
I like that.
I like
that sounds
too.
good.
You know, that was off the
You
top.
should write that down.
Yeah,
That's
I
good.
should.
A LinkedIn profile.
I wake up and do whatever I feel like.
So,
really do.
rapper is, would you say that's your main creative project at the moment?
It really I mean, rapping and making music is my strong point because I've been so invested in it for so long.
Yeah.
Since I was like a fucking like teenager, like preteen type shit. Like, I don't know. Music is definitely my first love. But now I'm just venturing into everything else that like comes with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now I'm just venturing in like other things I'm interested in, like clothes, photography, putting together events, just tapping into other things. I'm good at.
That's cool.
Yeah. Pretty much.
So with the music thing, when did you first record the first track? And what was the name of it?
My first
Wait,
track
first ever track or first
ever
track?
track?
My first
like the voice memo on the phone. What was the name of the
you write
track?
down pen and paper.
I know everyone's got one.
Actually, I do remember the first song I did. No, the first song recorded.
Okay.
So I used to record with my homies. Like how I started off making music. How could I really explain this? I think I was like a 8th grader going into freshman, and I was like friends with a lot of upperclassmen already that were going to Berkmar. And
where's Berkmar?
That's in Georgia.
Okay. So
yeah.
I didn't realize you were down there first.
Yeah, I was down there first, and then I moved to GR. I moved to GR like for junior and senior year.
Yeah, you were there for like a minute.
Yeah, I was only here for like 2 years, but it feels like I was here forever.
Yeah.
It's like you know how it is out here. It's just like lit. Everyone was super open when I came to GR. It was just like the opposite of what Atlanta is. Everyone's all friendly in GR, and Atlanta's like people are a little more standoffish. I would think. But yeah. But anyway, how I started music, I was recording with some upperclassmen, and it was just like fun. I was like, we were recording in someone's room. It was just like a mic and a laptop, and I was just like, I can just do this by myself. So I bought a laptop and a mic. At the time, I was like flipping sneakers to make money, and finally got my first mic, set up like this makeshift studio in my closet, and I got active. And like that was like that summer 2013 locking in, just like making songs and beats and mixed craft pretty much was the foundation for my career today.
That's
pretty
crazy.
much everything I do today. Yeah.
But yeah. Wow. So you taught yourself everything? Like making the music?
Yeah, I taught myself how to write. I mean, I feel like I always had the talent. I just
like you had an ear for it?
Yeah, exactly. I always had an ear for it. Like I used to always want to like freestyle or write to a beat. Hip hop has always just been a big influence in my life. Like especially like me being a kid coming from like Africa and stuff like that. Just like hip hop was just so prominent growing up. It was just like you know, it was just a shit. Like when you it was just like damn, it was a movement. BT back then, MTV. That shit was just like
MTV
live.
Jams.
It was a different vibe
that
back
shit was
then.
live as fuck, you know. Back in
The
the
music
day, that shit
videos
was live. I was like,
Bro,
yo,
you could leave your TV on that all day long.
Exactly.
Bro,
just nothing but new music.
Hits,
Man.
bro.
I remember one of my
time.
favorite videos was the Rick Ross hustling video.
Yeah.
Yo, that shit used to be on there all the time.
Yeah.
Hustling used to pop up all the time.
That was like the way I found new music back in the day. Because like I wasn't allowed to listen to regular hip hop.
Same.
Like up until probably like sophomore year of high school, my parents I had to listen to Christian music. So the only time I could catch like normal rap
was on the TV.
Was on MTV when I'm like in the basement, parents are upstairs. You know what I mean?
Dude,
So that's when I catch up.
Same. My parents had a TV in the basement, so like. Me, my sister and I would go down there and be like on MTV. You'd be like, yo, all right, bet. Like, like, cause it's like, cause Christian rap at the time, bro, was horrible. Bro.
Yeah, very terrible.
But I didn't listen to Christian rap. I was like, you know what? I'm just not gonna listen to music.
So you just like cold turkey, you were out of there.
Yeah, cause I was like, I'm not listening to no Christian rap.
Yeah,
it was really bad at the time.
It was
really
just
bad.
like
now, really good.
It's not. I mean, hey, there's
now
like
there's some artists that like you didn't even know they are Christian artists.
Yeah,
you're like, wait, what? You're a Christian artist?
Yeah,
like,
some of them are dope.
There's a guy from like South Central LA. His name's like John Gibbs, whatever.
Mm-hmm.
Like something like that. He has tracks, and you don't even know like he's like a Christian rapper.
That name. I don't know.
Hard.
Honestly,
Andy Mineo was really good too.
Yeah, Lecrae. He might as well be a superstar at this point.
Yeah, wrestling.
Like, I guess like the only Christian rapper we all listen to now is like Chance.
Oh,
yeah, it's funny. Is he a Christian rapper?
That's the closest. I mean,
are we switching the label?
He's a rapper. He's a rapper who's a Christian.
I mean, no, like.
I mean, how'd you feel about the new album?
Whose?
Chances. Let's talk about it.
It was straight. I can't really give my opinion on it like that because I only tapped in for a couple tracks.
Oh, okay, so you haven't gone front to
back?
back?
I didn't really. Yeah,
okay. I liked it.
Do you still say that you like it?
Yeah, I still like it, bro.
I don't know. It's just not like.
And everyone's
with
like,
Chance, it's just like.
It's not the vibe.
Nah, it's just not hitting like it used to. Acid Rap was just like, and I know like that's what everyone says about Chance. Like Acid Rap was his best project. Mm-hmm. He's not gonna do anything better than that. But I feel like he can just tap into something deeper than the last two projects that he gave us. Like Acid Rap was really like, yo, when I heard that I was just like,
that's a classic album for sure.
Well, like, all right, so this is my biggest argument with people who like say that about Chance, right? I've been a Chance fan from day one, right? Mm-hmm. He's always made albums concerning his life. He literally made a project about him being suspended. Like he literally makes projects about his life.
Yeah.
So like right now he's successful. He got married as a kid. Like what do you think he's gonna rap about? True. He's never been somebody that made music about something that wasn't actually going on.
Yeah, true.
It's all about the way you present it.
It's really just it's just.
And I think
we can run through the bars again if you want to.
Okay, now some of the
cornfield.
The bars were corny. I'm not gonna lie. But like it fits when you put it in context.
But like
out of context,
is that
honestly,
bro? Out of context, bro. Like
does that make it okay though?
It's Chance to like Chance has never been like the person who's gonna give you like a 16 where you like have to go Google it and see what he says.
Yes,
like,
he has. Yes, he does, bro. Yes, he's capable of that.
Yeah,
definitely
capable.
He's so capable.
But like we never listened to Chance for that though. We listened to Chance because he made really good music.
Even that song, I Don't Need Security, snapped. Like that's the Chance that we want.
He gave you that on
if he can tap into
that Big Fish
or the song with Action Bronson back in the day.
He
was rapping on that song.
That's what I'm saying.
It was funny too. Like you can do both.
But this happens with a lot of artists, bro. This happens with a lot of artists after their freshman project.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that rawness and creativity is down the drain, bro.
Yep.
Like
that's what happened to Fetty Wap. That's what happened.
Don't put Chance in that same category.
No.
I mean, I'm not
because I personally feel like
I'm just saying
he's only gotten better.
A lot of artists after their first really great project.
Mm-hmm.
Like even Rocky hasn't had a
Rocky's
better
trash.
project than his debut
Not
project.
Rocky is trash.
He's not trash.
He's not
Rocky
trash.
has 2 good songs.
He's not trash.
Ever or what?
All time.
Yeah.
Nah,
bro, his debut album is literally a classic.
His debut album is a classic,
yeah.
but the problem with
he's
that
like
is
3 songs and
his
debut album.
Long Live ASAP wasn't trash, and Testing.
Long Live ASAP was fire.
Testing wasn't trash.
Long Live
Testing wasn't. Testing was not trash.
No.
ASAP Rocky got on and fell off.
It was something.
ASAP Rocky had a great 6 months.
Wow,
you're wildin', bro.
Wow,
you remember One Train?
You're lying, bro.
How do you not have a great 6 months?
I disagree with you so much. Just in this case,
if Rocky wasn't hanging out, if ASAP wasn't, wait, hold on, let me say this clearly.
Emotions are getting high,
right? if he wasn't part of ASAP, right? Because he has a crew of people that are all doing stuff that keeps him relevant. Because ASAPs are influencers, right? Ferg down to ASAP 12, right? They're all doing stuff.
They influence the game,
right?
Mm-hmm. They change how everyone dressed.
All right, so if he didn't have that, right, we would not be talking about ASAP Rocky.
I just disagree. Period. I straight up disagree with you.
ASAP Rocky has went from a really good rapper, good artist, to now he's Tyler the Creator's friend.
What?
Cap.
What about what's that hit he had on the album? Praise the Lord. That's a hit.
Even
with Skep? Yeah, he like 2 songs.
With Skep? All right, is that one of 2?
Everyone has 2 songs they love from ASAP. They don't have more.
Even that one song.
Name 10 songs you love from ASAP Rocky right now.
Sammy, you know that one song. You know that one song with the Lauryn Hill sample on it on Rocky's album.
On Testing?
Yeah.
I don't know the name of it. No.
Damn.
Now ASAP Rocky as a person seems dope, but musically I don't want to hear nothing from him.
Think about the name of the album.
ASAP, he has one more chance. He has one more chance.
Honestly,
we can all disagree
that much.
Like, where does he fit in the industry? Where does he fit? Like, what is?
I mean, he definitely does his own thing.
What does he bring to the game?
The album was called Testing.
Does rap need ASAP Rocky? No.
Does pretty much.
Anybody though?
Pretty much.
Yeah, I think some people we need rap.
Rocky is he's on his senior. He's like a senior. He's like a senior.
Rocky is famous for hanging out with famous people.
He's not a sophomore.
What's up with all this animosity?
Bro, because I used to love ASAP. He's been disappointing me ever since.
Look, I just think he named the album Testing for a reason. I think he wanted to play with new sounds, and I don't think
he's been hanging out with Tyler too much.
He's been hanging out with Tyler too much.
He thinks he's Tyler, bro. You're not that creative.
Wow.
Let's be honest.
I mean, at the end of the day, you like Chance's new album, and I don't, so your opinion doesn't really matter.
My opinion doesn't really matter. I also don't like the Thug album that much.
The new one?
Yeah.
I haven't really got through it yet.
You don't like the Thug album? What?
It sounded dated to me. It sounded that he has a Nav verse on there,
bro. Thugger is fire, bro. He's like
Young Thug is fire, but like that album should have dropped in 2017.
Bro, are you mad today?
I'm not.
I'm not
even mad. I'm just being real, bro.
This nigga on his Joe Budden shit. He's dead ass on his Joe Budden shit.
All right, bro. You want to hear a Nav verse in 2019?
A what?
A Nav verse.
A Nav verse?
In 2019.
I'm gonna be honest. I was gonna say, to be honest, I've never wanted a Nav verse.
I've never cared about Nav.
Okay, but then why does he have Nav on his project?
Because Nav
sells records.
Because he's behind. He's not even in the industry. He thinks Nav
sells records. Nav does. He's got all of Toronto. Not all of Toronto, but he's got Toronto behind him.
He signed to EXO. He got some movement.
Young Thug made that album like 4 years ago and just dropped it.
I've been on this Cousin Stiz album. Listen to that.
Yo, I haven't tapped into that.
That's
fire. Cousin Stiz. That's fire.
That's fire. Yeah, I always.
He's like
Where's he from?
He's a cousin to Wiz Khalifa.
Right?
He's from Boston.
Yeah, I think so.
Is he? That's from LA. Bro.
I couldn't tell by
I could have
listening
sworn
to him.
this dude was from Boston.
I could have sworn he's from LA.
Let me check.
Cousin Stiz to me reminds me of a Wiz Khalifa.
What?
Yeah,
bro.
It's a bold claim.
Like his flow?
No.
What?
No.
Sonically, maybe like Wiz Khalifa now, but not when Wiz came up.
They sound nothing alike.
Yeah, he's from Boston.
Nothing.
You listen to Cousin Stiz?
Yes, bro. I used to have
dude. You check
CD.
for Wiz?
I used to.
I don't really check for Wiz.
No, because Wiz doesn't make music. I never liked Wiz, bro.
Ever?
Ever.
Wow, I'm learning a lot about you today.
Like there's been songs by him that like obviously good, but like to be honest with you, I never liked Wiz. I just like from Black and Yellow, from whatever the planes. I just never liked it. Like I'll listen to it, I didn't hate it. But I was like, but Wiz but this is how I dictate music though. Like musically, I could not like it, but I like Wiz as a brand and a person. He seems dope.
Yeah,
but like,
he's definitely.
But like the music he makes, like I just can't relate, bro. Like, do you make albums for movies? Is that what you do? I'm just kind of lost, bro.
I think he just makes smoking music.
I think
I can't even smoke to Wiz, bro.
I think he already has. He pretty much already has a platform, and
he's got his
that's
lane.
what he got famous for doing. So he just continue to push that out. He has a major record deal. I mean, he's doing his job.
Like if he didn't make that song for what was it, Fast and Furious, like.
But like, I mean,
it's like Logic with the fucking 1-800 suicide song. Like, if he didn't get that and Wiz didn't get that, what would we be talking about?
Never. Right now? We don't talk about Logic. Despite those songs, it doesn't even matter. Logic doesn't get brought up.
I mean, he got his number one though.
I've never listened to a Logic song before.
Did you listen to the mixtapes ever?
What, Logic's mixtape?
Yeah.
Nah, actually no.
Man,
I
Logic mixtapes?
Because of you, I listened to Logic. I was
like
always kind of
before?
Before.
Did you like his mixtapes?
His mixtapes were straight, bro. Logic
It's
had
like old school boom bap rap.
He signed to Def
I
Jam,
love
right?
that shit. Yeah.
There's something about
That's when it
artists
went downhill,
signing to
bro.
Def Jam that their careers.
That's when it went downhill, honestly.
No, really.
They must like force him to push out radio records.
That's that 360 shit, bro.
Probably.
Eating off you, bro.
And then
Probably.
and they want
Even
things
Vince
done their
Staples,
way.
which I love though.
What?
You about to say he's falling off?
No, he's not falling off.
I was
But even
like,
Vince Staples, I
Jesus
feel like
Christ.
Yeah,
he
Big
could've-
Fish Theory was crazy.
I think like
It was.
he's been dropping, but I feel like I don't know if he's just more independent. I don't know what it is, but like I don't get why he's not bigger.
I think he's trying to find his lane, you know?
Maybe.
Because his sound is so unique. I feel like he's trying to find like his staple.
North.
Ironically. That's what he needs. He just needs to run with that Summertime album or mixtape, whatever that was.
Vince Staples is fire.
Yeah.
He's fire.
He's hilarious,
For
bro.
sure.
Vince Staples is
he's
probably
a
my
funny
favorite
dude.
rapper.
He's a funny dude.
Actually?
Yeah, he is. He's honestly
Really?
Like
I
his whole
watching
persona and
I like
everything?
watching his interviews.
Yeah, he's
he
a funny
definitely
guy.
has
He's a brand,
the
bro.
best interviews.
Yeah, he's funny.
And he be talking about real shit. And he's funny.
Yeah, he's.
Well,
Didn't he
Kenny's
go
the
on
post.
Everyday Struggle back in the day? Back when it was good?
Yeah, I think he trolled too. It's hilarious.
Couch
damn.
broke. Rest in peace.
Whoa.
I didn't do anything.
Nah, that's fine. That thing's been through a lot.
It's a ghost.
Oh, really?
Not because of me. Anyway, got it used. Moving on.
Seems like two people you have talking. Anyway.
So let's talk about the album, man.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What
do you
it
guys-
dropped a month ago now?
Yeah.
something like that?
June 14th. Yeah.
So debut album.
Mm-hmm.
Is it an album, not a mixtape?
Well, I mean, shit.
Doesn't really matter at this
It doesn't
point.
really matter.
Project.
To me,
Yeah.
what is an album? What is a mixtape at this point? Everything is streamed. Like it's
Yeah.
I mean, if I upload an EP, a mixtape, or an album, it all uploads the same on these platforms now. So it
That's
doesn't
true.
even
So it doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But like I would say it's like a little bit of both. Like it's just kind of it's something I've been working on for a little minute. Anyway, yeah, it's something I was working on for a little minute.
Okay.
And
was there any tracks on the project that you were sitting on for a long time?
See My Dreams was the first one. I recorded that here at River City Studios, and that was the first time I met one of my main engineers, Austin, there, and yeah, we made that song first, and from that moment we kind of knew like we were gonna work together a lot.
Okay.
And this is like early 2017, probably.
Oh wow.
And
okay.
I got the beat from Richie South 2016.
Oh,
Wow.
Yeah. So
you were sitting on that for a while.
yeah, I was sitting on that beat for a while.
Yeah.
I mean, like I definitely always wanted to work with Richie South because like he was like bubbling in Atlanta at the time, and yeah, obviously he signed to like Future and them now, but
Man.
he's like
That's a good connection to have.
Yeah.
he's cool. I mean, like
So
we
talk
don't really
about-
talk much.
How does a rapper get production? Like, how do you go about finding beats and finding someone to give you a beat? Like,
YouTube nowadays.
No,
For real?
No. I honestly, I just have
you
like
say I ain't with that YouTube.
Apparently, I'm not an artist.
nah. Do not rip beats off of YouTube. Your song is just gonna get pulled down one day for copyright reasons. So I'd rather just I don't like working with YouTube producers. I like working with producers who are already out here doing their own thing and already getting placements with other artists and stuff like that. Those are the easiest people to work with. They're usually like on the same tip when it comes to business and stuff like that. So, but
So how do you do it?
How do I find them?
Yeah.
I just have an eye on everything, like simultaneously.
You just in it.
I'm always watching. I'm just always watching.
So is it a DM? Is it email?
Like, how do you make the connection?
How do you
Is
make that
what you're saying?
connection?
Shit, I mean, it just depends. If I run into them, it's in person, or it's DM or email. Most likely email.
Yeah.
Just getting straight to business.
Yeah, it's probably different in Atlanta.
Yeah,
There's
in
so many different people to work with.
Atlanta, you just run into niggas. Like you just run into anybody.
Oh, I make
at
beats.
a party or
It's Metro Boomin. He like, oh, what's up?
restaurant.
Yeah.
And yeah, like Atlanta is definitely a different ball game for sure. But yeah, it's lit. It's always been like that though.
So what's it like being in the music game down there? Like, is it viewed as corny because a lot of people are doing it, or?
Well, for me, like, since I was raised there, like, I don't really. For me, being there is kind of like connecting with my roots more because all my family lives there. That's where I'm raised. I was like itching to go back when I was living in GR. I do love GR, and it's just like I like all the people here, but I just felt like I just had to get out.
No place like home.
Yeah, no place like home, and I just felt like trapped here, and yeah, I was just ready to go back to work, reconnect with my homies and stuff like that. And since I did that, you know, we've been doing things, and since then I dropped the album and like my clothing line and all that other stuff. Just like,
how do you go about making a song? I'm curious.
Go about making a song?
Yeah, like how does it hit you?
It's a deep question.
Yeah, you in the shower, you walk in, you rap in your head over and over again.
Freestyling in the car.
Sometimes like I just get inspired by things, and sometimes I'll just be I can literally be doing anything, like driving, cutting the grass or whatever, and I'll just get like a melody or a tune in my head, and I kind of just go from there.
Like right now, how did you make Right Now?
Damn, all right, you're getting right to it.
Let's get down.
Streaming on all platforms, by the way. Go stream right now.
I was just like chilling, and I had the beat. I came up with the beat first. Yeah. So I was like chilling at work one day, and I just started doing this drum pattern, and then I recorded it on my voice memo, and I recorded like me banging on the table with my voice memo. Yeah. Then I took it to the studio, and my engineer basically helped me put the beat together. He gave me the MPC and all that, and the drum set to do it exactly how I did it on the voice memo.
That's crazy.
That's how I did the bass and all that. And then after that, we just started bouncing ideas, and the beat came together. And during the studio session, I only had like the hook at the time, and I just went through the whole song in like a take. And then after that, we just edited it, and that was a song since then.
One take, Mondo.
That's crazy. Yeah,
that was Mondo. Like that was fall of 2017. Fall. Yeah, that was fall 2017.
Okay. So then, after you dropped the project, it's been like a month now. Do you look back at any of the songs and feel like, oh, I should have done that better, or like I should have spent more time on that verse? Or do you not let yourself do that?
I did that for like 2 years. Yeah. Because I was holding on to the project for like a year and a half, really. Like I was just holding on to everything because I always want things to be perfect. And I always wanted to just sound I just wanted to surpass my expectations every time. If it doesn't at least hit it, then I'm not satisfied. Like I wanted to kind of blow people's minds the first time they hear it. Especially like, of course, when I do like records that I produce, but like when I'm on other people's beats too, I kind of try to like take over the whole song, so you won't even care about the producer. It's kind of like, oh damn, he's on the song. So that's why I usually like most songs I like rap from whenever the beat starts to the end, and I'm like talking to the end. But yeah, that's pretty much one song I wanted to redo, or I didn't really want to drop like that, was Prada, but it was just like honestly it was not supposed to drop. But
it wasn't even supposed to be on the project?
No, not at all, actually.
That's funny.
Not at all. So we're like mixing the you were there.
Yeah.
We're mixing the going through the whole
V Wavy be in the studio.
We're going through the whole fucking album in the studio.
I have 3 rap names. Sorry.
Anyway, continue.
Anyway,
Petty V, that's my next one.
So we were going through the album. This was in January, so this was about 7 months ago. 7 months ago, and Austin was just like mixing all the songs together so they kind of blend in together when you play them or whatever. And we ended up I pulled up the Prada beat, and I ended up doing that song. I had like a verse or two for it, and then I came up with the hook in the studio, and it just came out just like, it was just fire. Like it was just like, it just had like, there's something so simple about it that just made it just like, kind of raw. So I just decided I was just gonna keep it, and I didn't want it, and I wasn't really thinking about putting it on the project because I was gonna put another verse on it, or a different second verse actually. But time was up. I never went back to the studio to like touch the record again, and I was just like, fuck it, I'm gonna just put it on there anyway.
Fuck, I'm gonna drop.
So yeah, there's a second version that's gonna drop of that one. Of that song.
A little remix.
Yeah, it's like a second version. That's crazy.
Cool. You said something about simple. I feel like the best music is slowed down, right?
Yeah.
and simple.
Yeah,
straight to the point.
For sure.
And it's like, that's from oldies to hip hop to rock. It's like, what's that song by Sitting on the Dock of the Bay? That song is so simple. Like, he's not sitting on the dock of the bay.
I don't think I've heard that.
By Otis Redding? In the cars. You know that song?
No.
What?
You know Sitting on the Dock of the Bay by Otis Redding, right?
I love Otis Redding, but I cannot tell you the name of any of his songs.
Sitting on the dock of the bay.
Keep singing. Just keep going.
You don't know that song?
No, my God. Oh, no.
I've heard it before, but like
that's why I can't trust you guys' opinions on Chance Rapper. You guys don't know good music, bro.
Bro,
word? We're comparing Otis to Chance the
Rapper.
Rapper.
We're capping right now today.
Anyway, my man's on one.
If you know Otis, bro, how you know good music? You don't know Otis.
Just because I don't know one of his songs doesn't mean I don't know who it is.
All right, you know the Otis beat, like Jay and Kanye.
Yeah, of course.
So you know Otis Redding then?
Of course, because of that song. You know what I'm saying? The song is named after the guy, so I look him up, figure out who it is. I'm not a historian.
Happy for all you guys today. Anyway,
whatever.
But
talk about what's happening tonight.
Yeah.
Wow.
We're recording this on Sunday, by the way.
Okay. So what's happening tonight? Impala Exhibition 2, Grand Rapids. The first one was in Atlanta. That was a super successful event. Everyone came through, showed love. It was like honestly, like I set it up originally to just be like my album release party and invite a bunch of like other creatives out and stuff like that to come out and network. I invited some other local brands to come out, like streetwear brands come out, sell their merch. I sell my merch. We go through the album like front to back, and everyone has drinks and food. Pretty much a good time, a vibe, like creating a moment. I wanted to create a moment around my project, and that's pretty much the reason for all these Impala installments, to create a moment to leave people with something to remember. Wow. Like that's like the
to like create a feeling behind the album.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Like you can say like, damn, summer 19, I remember we're at like Mondo's album release party. Mm-hmm. Everyone who's been to the Impala exhibition, like, can say that now. And everyone has that memory. Everyone remembers. Even people who missed out on it remember the event, So it's just like, it's perfect branding. It's perfect marketing. Like, and it's just like.
That's cool that you're in tune with the business side of things.
Oh, yeah,
You're not just focused on the music.
Oh, nah. Yeah. I can't be. And like, sometimes it gets distracted. It gets really distracting always like focusing on the business, because like I forget to make songs. Like I just like. I'm like plotting like music, like, plotting like for the year ahead or something like that, or things I can do. And like my mind is always just on the business side instead of the creative side. Like I can't wait until I have like the proper team for me to like kind of work
just
with.
Go strictly creative.
I don't think I can ever go strictly creative, because like I'm just like OCD, and I'm just like, I just want to know what's going on pretty much. And like sometimes it just feels like, especially with music, like nothing's going to get it done right unless you do it yourself. Unless you just put it on someone you really trust. Like, because everyone's just going to just like, no one's as motivated as you are. No one's ever going to be as motivated as you are for your dream, essentially. Yeah. So I'm gonna always have to go harder. So I don't need anyone to fall on, but I do need, like, I would like people to like walk with me, through all this shit, because it's a lot.
You need help, bro. I'll tell you right now.
But don't say it like that. Man, like I'm an addict or something like that. Like, you need help.
Yeah, it was an intervention.
No, I'm just saying
but like definitely like being.
I mean, behind every good successful person is a team.
Exactly.
Bro, like, very rarely does someone.
And
do it
I've been
on
doing everything myself since like 2017. Like, I used to work closely with Shayna, but like now we're kind of like friends. Like, she has her business, she has Six Mag doing her thing, and I kind of do my thing, like with like clothes and events. Now we're separate, but we're still like together. Like, she'll help me with some things when I need it, but pretty much like I handle all booking, all these events. Pretty much I plan out everything that you've seen with my name attached to it. I planned it out pretty
much. Which is like amazing.
Yeah, it's pretty.
But
good.
It's a lot.
Yeah, it's just a lot.
I'm saying you need help.
It's been a good year.
It's been really good. Yeah, I'm surprised. Like everybody has like a label or like has like. I feel like just from outside looking in, like more people helping them, and like it's crazy that you really be doing anything by yourself. And it shows you how far you can just do it by yourself, and like it's cool. But it's like, man, you just had a couple people who were just like,
honestly, if God didn't bless me with all these cool ass friends, with all my cool ass friends, like I don't even know where I'd be. But like it's just easy because all I have to know is what exactly I'm looking for.
Exactly.
And I can just make that call to the right person, and they can help me set it up, or they can help me put together my vision.
Exactly.
Like, but if I come with nothing, then it's kind of like we're both staring at a blank piece of paper.
Mm-hmm.
But if I at least come with something, then people are more willing to like help me out with wherever I'm going or wherever I'm trying to take something. So like,
just like getting everybody on the same page.
Yeah, it's just like it's pretty much just typical like leadership.
You need
it's like harder for like any artist to get people like motivated to be a part of your team, to actually like go 100% every day, not just like when I ask you or when you think I'm worried if you are, you know what I mean? So
it's just constantly telling that vision, but like you also need to get here's a gem. Like I always tell people that like you gotta get builders first, not the residents.
Yeah.
And a lot of people with their team and friends is residents. Like people who are down to live in the condo.
Yeah.
But you don't need people living in the condo before the condos are built.
Yeah.
So you need to find people who are builders, not residents, right?
Yeah,
so you gotta find people who are like, when they look at that blank sheet of paper, they're like, bet I can do something with this, right?
Right.
And like for like someone like me, like I see blank, I get excited. You start showing me like a whole picture that's ready like painted, I'm kind of like, I don't know where I can add value, right?
Yeah.
I'm a builder, right?
Yeah.
So like, you just gotta switch that focus and like attract those people, right? Because I feel like, especially with the music business, like you're literally one person hitting somebody up away from you getting that meeting, or that feature, or that retweet.
Always,
like it's literally like it's that crazy. Like if you have people you can plugged in on Twitter right now, like I'd be seeing it all the time. Like there's that guy. I listened to the song. The song was straight, but like I don't know if you guys seen it. He's like talking about. He's like rapping. Obviously, he has a gun, whatever, and he's like, the people are walking in the house. He's like, bam. One down, bam, bam. Like then he's like,
oh,
then it's just me.
Oh yeah,
right?
yo.
I don't think I've seen that.
No, bro, that's gonna be a hit song for him because like he got like 3 million views. I'm like, yo, that's so crazy. You're just one like that's that's a big person on Twitter who retweeted that, like or posted it, right? Like who's like in that DM? Like yo, like here's right now.
Yeah,
post this.
Right.
I mean, that's how like Lil Nas X came up because of TikTok.
Yeah.
TikTok like, blew that song up. Like, Lil Yachty.
And but Lil Nas created a whole meme page, which is super smart. He created a whole meme page for his song and just like kind of just like went about like the uncorny way of pushing your song. Like, cause like you gotta push your song regardless. But all he did, he just made it funny. He made the song funny. Yeah. Like we saw like cats like fucking doing the nay and shit like that. Like there was a whole lot going on. There was like 15 different videos like of the song before we even knew the song. Yeah. Just like that was like beautiful brand. That was like beautiful branding, especially for Twitter. Like
genius. Yeah.
It was just genius. And like everyone caught on to that, and now he's just like kind of running with it.
Yeah, and he's pushing.
And then he's just like turns out he's creative.
Yeah,
and actually like pretty good at making
music.
Yeah,
exactly.
It's kind of funny.
That's how like that's funny. Like a person like that, a type of artist like that, has to finesse his way to the game. And like the people getting signed now are just like
whack,
terrible,
copy
terrible.
version.
It's really just terrible. They're just
it's definitely a lot
what
of copy
labels
and
are
paste.
doing are they're just trying to sign influencers.
Well, yeah, because they have that they can push music, right? At the end of the day, they're selling records.
Everyone is focused on numbers, but that doesn't like numbers aren't really anything. Like, what does this artist even have pool in the city that he lives in? Like, those are things like a lot of like
Russ talks about us all the time.
A lot of time they don't have pool.
I know a lot of people don't like Russ.
They can't bring any people out.
No hard tickets.
And like numbers can be manipulated.
No hard tickets. Yeah, so much clout on Instagram.
Big artists signed to big labels.
You can't sell one ticket.
Their labels like they manipulate numbers. They manipulate numbers to make their new artists look good. Mm-hmm. This is all a part of the game. Like, so like while the underdogs who just aren't hip yet don't know, like they're probably like, damn, like I have a really good song, but it's getting no plays type shit. But that artist signed to a label that's looking good has like probably 1 million streams. But half of that, probably 75% of that, are fake. And then the other 25% are people who saw the numbers and now they're interested and they click play on it. Because it's more appealing when it has numbers. True. That's just what it is. It's just more appealing. Yeah. And so it's just like...
So how common is the fake streams? Because like from the outside looking in, I feel like it's not as common. But like you being in the game, do you feel like it's extremely common?
You see it every day.
For real?
And don't even notice it. Every single day. Every single day.
People beyond that.
Everyone is capping.
Yeah.
Big egos.
Yeah.
Right?
It's just like...
Capping for clout. Because clout
so then,
is not currency. Yo.
Let's have this discussion, right? Because I've talked to people about like buying followers and all this in the past. If you buy followers as a business move, because like you said, people are attracted to numbers, is that just a marketing tactic or are you just being corny? You know what I mean?
No.
Because like if you buy like a couple thousand plays because you know it'll make more people listen to it, is that a marketing tactic or are you just caring about the numbers?
I mean, honestly, if you, all right, so there's like two ways to answer that. Now, if you do it and you know that you can get realistic, if you can like for SoundCloud, let's say like some people have really big SoundCloud pages, and if they repost it, they can like your song can hit like real listeners instead of just like bots.
Yeah.
So if you do that,
that's a lot different.
There's nothing wrong.
Yeah,
with that. There's
that's
absolutely
a lot different.
Nothing wrong with pushing your song to be on a bigger platform for more numbers. More power to you. But if you're just fucking just buying like plays, just so it can say 10,000, that's lame. Like, but you can't. But I can't really shit on every artist who's done that because, I mean, way before I was hip to all this, way before I was younger, I probably would have done the same thing. So it's just about just like learning. This whole thing is a learning experience.
Listen, there's no shortcuts to success. Yeah. If you cap, bro, we will tell when we pull up to your concert and there's 4 people there. Exactly. That's why you don't buy, because you know what's worse than like having 4 plays is having 100,000 and no one show up to your show.
Yo, like that's kind of like that girl from Instagram who had like 2 million followers but couldn't sell any t-shirts. Like she opened up like a whole Shopify or whatever.
Damn.
And yeah, she had to say like she was taking her business down because she didn't get anyone to buy any t-shirts or whatever, and she wasted a lot of money on the t-shirts and for the photo shoot, and she was like complaining on Twitter or whatever,
trying to get the sappy bars.
Yeah, and like it honestly, like I guess she was kind of complaining to Twitter to like, because sometimes when you complain to Twitter, like something magical happens and everyone wants to magically support you for no fucking reason. And now you have like 58,000 people who just want to support you just because it's funny. Honestly, just because it's a movement. It's hilarious.
Now that kind of stuff I'm down for.
But
if you know to hack like Instagram and Twitter and stuff, because like I look at it in the business sense. Like you getting a fan is you earning a customer.
Yeah.
Right? So like you have to earn customers. You can't buy customers. Now you can do things that can put your brand or your song or your product out there that can like get the views that might get a customer. But like you're saying, that girl with 2 million followers and she's complaining, well then like either her designs are trash or she was capping. We don't got 2 million followers. And you've been like paying these social media people to manage your accounts, and now you gotta keep up with the lie you started with. Yeah. This is why I don't like liars, because like as soon as you tell one lie, bro, you gotta keep going. Like you gotta keep it going, and
and the second you buy 10,000 plays for one song, next song better have at least 10,000, or you fell off.
Exactly. That's why I can easily tell someone has like 100,000, unless it was like a feature or someone reposted it, right? Right. Then it's like, okay, so you drop a random song. First time you ever dropped a song, right? First time you ever dropped a song, or like we never heard of you, but this song has 107,000 plays. The next song you drop doesn't have 100,000 plays. Yeah. How you can drop one song out of nowhere gets 100,000 plays? Like winners can tell when there's another winner in the room, right? So I'm a winner, I believe so, right? So I can tell when somebody's capping. I don't like it, because like why you fronting, bro? Because there's people who are actually working hard, like Mondo, and like you're making it very hard for him to like actually break through, because you're playing the shortcut game. You can't shortcut your way to like fame and success, bro. The people, music, literally, people have to love you for you to have any type of platform to get paid off it.
Yeah.
Whether it's locally or nationwide or globally.
Yeah. At the end of the day, like, and I'm sure you can attest to this, like the way you make money in music is shows and touring. Like you don't really make money off streaming anymore because of how it's set up. So it is funny. There's a lot of rappers that get a lot of streams, but no one shows up for the shows.
Anything. You just got to get your hustle on. And honestly, being an artist, like I feel like music saved my life because it turned me into an entrepreneur. Because I had to figure out how to capitalize. I had to teach myself how to capitalize on everything. I had to just like, especially being an indie artist, I had to teach myself everything. Yeah. Like, and once I just figured out about branding and stuff like that, and I just kind of just took off from there. But honestly, economics was like my favorite class in high school because it just reminded me so much of like what I was already doing. Like before I moved to GR, I was like, cause I used to like flip sneakers, like, and like that's what I was kind of known for when I was going to Berkmar. I used to like flip shoes or whatever, and I had a pretty decent collection because I was always selling shoes and reselling or whatever. Wow. But like I just had like, that was just like my introduction into economics, pretty much the basis of it, supply and demand, all that shit.
Basic business, baby. Business 101.
Foundation.
101.
Yeah.
Every business is a flip. I always tell people like, there's not a business that's not flipping.
Exactly.
You're not in business. You're not flipping.
If there's no profit margin, you're not doing anything.
You're not doing anything.
Yeah.
That's a research project.
Yeah, and that's why economics was my favorite class.
You playing games out here, you're not making money, bro. You wasting your time. I be telling people you're not 100%. It's not wasting your time, bro. Life is short. Yeah,
I mean,
you're not gonna go 100.
That kind of goes.
You just got back from Ohio and you're now doing. If you're not gonna be 100, don't even do it. Yeah, that's how I look at it.
For me, it's
if
like,
you really want it, you're gonna have it. Pretty much.
Because this clout chasing game and it's like half pregnant people BSing, like it pisses me off. Yeah. Because it's like, why are you wasting your time? Yeah. Like your time is so precious, bro. Don't do that.
Time is very valuable.
Don't do that to yourself.
Very valuable.
Don't be out here like, I make music and not really be making music, bro.
Seen that 100 times.
I mean,
I'm a rapper. Where's your tracks?
It's coming soon, bro.
Not saying you have to drop music all the time, but I'm saying you should drop music all the time.
Yeah.
Like, are you a rapper or do you sometimes make music?
I mean, not every artist is the same though. Like you got artists like Frank who go on hiatus for like 3 years.
But Frank went hard in the beginning though.
In order to get to that point,
he went hard in the beginning.
Yeah, of course.
You know what I'm saying? So he was.
But the thing about Frank is that like,
right? But he had 20
talented. He's talented enough to do that.
He's a millionaire. He's got to drop music.
Bro. Like not everyone can just go on a hiatus.
Yeah.
Because if you go on a hiatus, you come and you drop a whack track. Like that's it, pretty much. And it's like nowadays, like you have 2 or 3 misses, and then people are done with you.
You get 1 miss, bro.
Honestly, like
people gave up on chance. No one says nothing for chance anymore.
It's 2 misses,
dude. Like
that's 2 misses now.
Yeah, that is 2.
Really? Because I love Coloring Book. And
I thought Coloring Book.
And I don't love The Big Day, but I really do.
What was that mixtape you dropped before?
10 Day?
Surf?
Oh,
Didn't
Surf?
Something called Surf?
Yeah, with
that was like
I don't remember liking it.
Yeah, you didn't like that either?
I don't remember liking it.
That was not it. That was not.
So that's 3 strikes and he's out.
That was honest. Yeah.
You guys didn't like Surf?
I don't remember liking it. I haven't listened to it in a long time.
Surf dropped like 2015.
Yeah, that was like high school.
Surf was hard. But that was Donnie Trumpet's album anyway. That wasn't Chances.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, but it was like a Chance Donnie Trumpet album.
It was like a collab, wasn't it?
Can't y'all didn't like that J. Cole verse?
I don't even remember
it.
Yeah.
So.
Yo.
Sleep.
Take away people.
Sleep, bro.
I can't believe this.
Honestly, but like I fuck with Chance.
Do you really though?
You can. I mean, you like the person, not like the music. That's pretty much where I'm at with him.
Yeah.
I like him as a person. He's a good role model, but his music's not for me.
Yeah.
But I think if a bunch of 14, like, I think it's like good music for the kids. It's just not for me.
Why are you hating? I mean, honestly,
everyone's got their preferences, you know.
It's just
not
it anymore, bro.
But so, yeah, I think you get 1 miss, maybe 3.
1 miss, like a whole project or a song. I think you probably get 3 singles
and you can't take a break. That's one thing I appreciate about Drake. Drake has not taken a break.
True.
Like, he's consistently always dropping music or always on something because like you can be forgotten. I think that's my issue with Thug. He took so long for me to drop something, and I listened to it like
recently.
I literally, and it, like, I listened to his latest project, and it felt like it should have dropped 2 years ago.
Why do you say that? Why do you think?
It just sounds like I'm listening to an old Thug project.
You feel like 2 years ago sounds that much different than right now?
No, honestly.
Yeah.
All right,
so?
all right. Actually, since I actually listened to Thug, I'll give the proper thesis about this newest album.
Let's go.
So Much Fun by Thugger, 10 out of 10. All right, I'm gonna start off by that. There's 19 tracks. That's I mean,
but I know how you feel. I feel the same way about Chance.
I should have listened to it.
All right,
I want to
so
chime in.
I'm just giving it a 10 out of 10.
Yeah, go ahead.
Well, I give him the extra point because I fuck with him on a personal level.
Yeah.
But all right, so why? I fuck
So
with
it's
the
a
project?
completely biased review.
Wait.
There's 100% bias.
Hold on.
Go ahead.
Now this Thugger project, all right, it's all right. I know you like J. Cole, right?
Yeah.
All right, so it's executive produced by J. Cole. Now there's one thing
Is it for
really.
real?
Is it
yeah,
for
it
real?
is. Yeah,
I didn't know that.
So now there's one thing really peculiar about this project. This is like the first project that he's like actually talking. Like it's not like
he's like
all
melodies.
his other projects. He's kind of just like kind of like mumble rapping or whatever you want to call it. He's not really mumble rapping. He's rapping and doing this.
Just doing that stuff with his voice that he always does.
He's kind of just like saying his bars or whatever, and they don't really mean a lot. They're just fire as fuck. But on this project, he's talking. Like, it's just like, it's so clear. You can hear everything clear. You know exactly what he's trying to say, what the purpose of the song is. Like, that's what it felt like to me. It just felt clear. Like, everyone, like, me and my homies, like, we had a listening session for this the night it came out or whatever. And it's just like,
that's the most Atlanta thing I've ever heard in my life.
I mean, because
a
like
listening session for a Thug project.
Thug is just like, you know, he's that nigga. Like what he does, like vocally, what he does vocally, his inspiration on everybody.
I do get Thug
like,
that.
You can't deny that.
Yeah,
you have to respect Thug.
Like how many sons does
Thug in Atlanta
have? Like
all of Atlanta sounds like him.
Exactly. All of Atlanta sounds.
You
like
make
him.
a Thug sounding song.
Yeah.
You have a hit.
Then you have a hit.
Facts.
Why?
Lil Baby and Gunna.
Lil Keed is here, bro, and he's snapping. He's going crazy. He can actually
Little
rap.
Keed.
He can actually rap, but he would prefer to rap like old school Young Thug, bro.
Little Keed to me is like a genius at marketing, bro. I watched I watch how he does stuff, like genius.
Lil Keed, yeah, he's fine. He's
and being plugged in
he's plugged in, so like that just happened.
Same thing with Gunna be in the studio with all these dudes every day.
Yeah,
like Lil Baby, shout out to quality control. They be like,
they're just like
you need to plug the quality control,
like
bro.
QC's
and, working, man.
QC and YSL are like honestly two of the biggest labels right now. Well, no, I'm not gonna say that. QC is one of the biggest labels. YSL
QC's
is
up there,
one of the hottest labels right now.
Who's on YSL?
Thugger.
Yeah.
I thought he's on.
Gunna's on there?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Gunna's signed to YSL.
I didn't know that.
I believe. I mean, should be. Gunna, Thugger, Keed.
It's a tough starting three right there.
A pretty prominent starting three right there.
Yeah.
And then you still got Lil Duke who be on his features. He be snapping, especially whenever he's with Thug. Mm-hmm. And then QC is just like
they're stacked
all-star lineup.
Yeah, anything you hear today is probably coming out of them. Bro.
And like
they got Stefflon Don over there too.
Bro, I was saying
out to
like
the UK.
I was saying like last year, if there's like any label like I would sign to, if it came down to it, I would probably sign to QC, just because they know what they're doing and they know how to push out a new artist. They actually do it the right way instead of just like instead of just like me being an industry plant. I would actually be, if I signed with them, like with me and them, with their firepower and my firepower, I would just do my thing for sure. I mean, but it's gonna happen either way. That would be dope. That would be dope. But like, I don't really ever see myself really signing to anybody.
I was just about to ask you that.
Not like nah. Like
it just have to be the right label.
It have to be the right label, and at the end of the day, it's gonna be a partnership.
Yeah.
So that's just how it's gonna be, and I still want to own the rights to all my shit. So it's just not. Going
it's hard to find nowadays.
Yeah, it is hard to find. But
everybody's
like at this
signing
point,
these 360s.
Now back to Chance.
They're getting that quick bag.
Chance is actually the artist who inspired me to do everything by myself. Watching him, because I watched Chance come up. watching him come up, watching the Migos come up, these are all like those are people who inspired me while I was like first starting music. Yeah, that I can do all this shit by myself.
Yeah.
Like for sure, because like
I think that's what I love about Chance too. Yeah. Like he's super. Like I told Sam a couple like podcasts ago, like he's the next Jay-Z, bro. Like he's doing it by himself. Not saying an impact, but just saying in business moves.
Yeah, business moves. Yeah,
like,
he handles business. He does what he's supposed to do.
He bought. Bro, he bought a media company, bro.
Yeah, he bought
an independent artist.
Yeah.
Bought a media company.
Yeah, he's that guy. He's that guy.
He really is straight.
And he's involved in politics.
He's that guy
like
in real life.
Yeah.
He really did get the bad from Kit Kat.
Like
all
he really did.
Independently, bro. You understand, like.
Just him in a small team.
Put some respect on his name, bro.
I mean, it goes back to what we said.
We're talking about albums, though.
Oh,
we're talking about albums.
I'm just saying for the people who be come on,
I'm pretty sure we all said we like him as a person.
Yeah,
it's just the music.
Yeah,
that's $30 million a year. That don't bounce, bro.
Like
he said he's about to hit the 27 bill cub. I felt that because I'd be on that.
All I want is like the classic Chance, bro. All I want is a classic Chance. Like, because Chance is just like he's just not giving us what we need. Like
there was a joke. I think we talked about this before.
I love my life.
People said like this comedian was saying that he just grew up too fast. You know?
He's 27 years old.
Yeah, I know, but like think about the progression. How are you gonna go from acid day to coloring book? Like slow down.
He grew up.
Like slow down, but it's so fast though.
Yeah.
How's it so fast?
Because you go from like this drug.
That was what 4 projects before he got there.
Nah, because 10 Day and then.
Oh, that's right. Coloring book, Surf.
Oh yeah, Surf was in between.
So 2.
Yeah, so you're talking about like 3 years or probably like 4 years.
4 years, bro.
4 years between this drug album and then Coloring Book, where you're like super Christian.
Acid Rap is not a drug album, bro.
But it is though.
It is. But Chance, like, have you listened to Acid Rap?
Yeah.
Have you listened to Acid Rap?
Of course,
man. Like, did you guys listen to it? You guys just hear it?
Of course.
You one of those? You one of those woke people?
Dude.
Well, so see what he was saying was, bro.
I used to listen to Acid Rap like skating all the time. Like that was my fucking. I love that project.
Well, I'm not gonna cap though, right?
Especially the song Paranoia.
Yes.
Paranoia is just like.
I'm not gonna cap though. If I had to pick an album to listen to the rest of my life, it would not be No Big Day from Chance.
Oh, I hope not.
Yes, it would not be
that. Terrible way to die.
I don't guys think
that's a good question actually. Yeah. What? You could only listen to one album for the rest of your life. What would it be?
What would it be?
Of all time, all artists,
anything. That's a.
My gut tells me something from Kanye. My gut says something.
That's a safe bet.
If not rap, maybe like.
Actually,
Adele, maybe.
It's a really tough question.
You know.
You said Adele.
She hard, bro.
She is cold.
Adele's hard.
She is hard, but like.
Adele is cold. That is random though.
Yeah.
Y'all like Adele? Maybe even Beyonce, bro, to be honest, too.
Adele's fire. She's fire.
I'm just trying to think of more than just outside of rap. Like, if I had to listen to one album.
One album? I mean, like, if I had to listen to, like, one album for the rest of my life, it'd probably be,
I got my answer.
It'd probably be Watch the Throne. Or My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, honestly.
Some Kanye, right?
Watch the Throne is hard to argue with.
It'd probably be Watch the Throne.
444 for me, by Jay-Z.
Really?
444. That's a close, that's a second. That's a close second. Because when I listen to that album too, I'm like, yeah, I can listen to this.
That's low-key one of his best projects.
For me, 444 is like an album I have to listen to front to back.
Yeah.
Like, I'm not just going to put it on.
When I listen to the beginning, I got to go through the whole thing.
Yeah.
Like, it's just one of those projects.
I think I would do... I think I would do Take Care, to be honest with you.
Wow.
Yeah. Because that project is so, like, different.
I did forget about Take Care.
You know what I mean? That project is so versatile by itself.
The Weeknd's project or Drake's project?
What's up?
What? That's what you're gonna come?
Nah, he said,
Drake, all right. He said the Weeknd's project or Drake's project.
I mean, he knows it's Drake's, but that was when Drake fumbled the bag and should have signed the Weeknd. He should have.
I think Weeknd said nah, bro.
I'm sure he did.
I think the Weeknd said no.
I think he did too, but you should have just thrown him more money.
For a long time.
Yeah.
And then they got together like 2 years later.
Yeah.
Cause like some Toronto stuff.
Cause he realized he can't hang.
Then you be hearing stuff that like didn't it like Drake smacked his girl, Haid.
Really?
I don't know.
Drake doesn't seem like that guy.
He does seem like that guy.
He does. You
think so?
That guy. Yes.
Just on that weird stuff.
Just on some power shit. Just him being Drake.
Just on some just like
and him being salty that imagine the Weeknd said no to your face. He's not gonna sign to you.
Bro, Drake's light.
That would hurt.
Bro.
And Bryson Tiller said no to him too.
Bryson to Drake?
Yeah.
Come on, Bryson.
Oh, wow.
We need Bryson to drop something hot.
Honestly, Bryson was kind of stupid for that because his lane is kind of...
He's kind of stupid for not dropping music, bro.
Yeah, he needs to
You've been in the game for 5 years. You got 2 albums? What are you doing?
The bag, bro.
What are you doing right
now?
Don't.
That's what happened.
How did
He's
his
fumbling
last album do?
Don't.
I loved it. But I'm a big
flop.
Bryson Tiller fan.
Yeah.
I don't know how it did.
I fucked with Bryce Tiller when he came out.
I don't know, like...
Yeah,
I know that a few tracks went platinum, but I don't know if the whole thing did.
That's not a flop, then.
I mean, honestly,
because his debut album went like 6 times platinum.
The more he waits, the more his lane gets crowded because now we have
Daniel
artists like
Caesar,
Black, Daniel Caesar, all these other artists.
It's only a matter of time.
Brent Faiyaz,
Rory,
Brent Faiyaz is the GOAT.
Man, he's real dope. He's real dope.
He's doing his thing.
Gold Link too.
Yeah.
Where's Gold Link from? Is he from Atlanta?
DC, bro.
DC.
Yeah.
Goldie was on some fuckboy shit too, but I'm glad he came back to the music.
He was on some fuckboy shit.
Doing?
He was like talking about he's not making music no more. He was doing all this like I'm gonna do other stuff.
Dude,
like,
I said that 2 years ago.
You're not gonna make music, bro.
Every rapper goes through.
Get in your bag.
Yeah, everyone.
Out here trying to be somebody you're not. Dropping clothing. Like, come on, bro. Goldie, drop music, bro.
Honestly,
I play Goldie with my mom. She likes Goldie.
Yeah, he's a vibe.
Like his flow, his
he has he definitely has a friendly sound, like a universal
like
sound.
Funky sound.
Yeah, funky,
unique.
Soul.
Yeah,
like
his stuff's dope.
Yeah, like blues. Like he's definitely
30, bro.
Should we call it one? Probably need to. Yeah.
Mondo, please give the people socials where they can find you. And the thing about yourself.
Damn, we got lost in that interview. All right,
that's how this goes.
All social medias, Mondo Can't Lose. Mondo is Mondo. That's pretty much all I can tell you.
Projects on iTunes and everything right now.
iTunes, Spotify, wherever you can find music, you can find me.
Yeah. What's the name of the project for?
That should be your next project. Wherever you can find music, you can
Mondo Impala.
Impala is my debut album. Go check it out. It's a really great project. It took me about 1.5 years to make it. And yeah, it's just a really great piece of work that I can put out. Yeah.
Jeez.
I'm ready. I'm ready for my next album. Oops.
Ready for the new phone too. All right. That's it. Thank you for coming through, Mondo.
Thank you.
Y'all gonna edit that out, right?
Yeah, I'll put like something over it. No one will see what happened.
Wait, no, y'all gotta. Honestly, we gotta redo this clip, bro.
Redo the whole thing.
We gotta redo it, bro.
You should do a funny when they drop.
Like a
you
noise?
should put like put like Chance Rapper's album with like trash.
All right, we gotta run. Catch y'all later. Peace.